It is very transformative when you can see the difference that education will make in somebody's life.
It's about getting the best possible outcome for the child and helping the child reach their potential, whatever potential that is.
Well done, everyone! The anecdote I would probably use is that if there was a 100 metres race, the majority of people in dash schools are definitely starting a 100 metre race 10 or 15 metres behind the lines, so they're already starting at a disadvantage. And I suppose what we try and do is lessen that gap.
A group of people who are prepared to engage on behalf of their members, really. Prepared to listen to their members.
With any union, you're strong in number and strong in purpose. That kind of interconnection and that support between a lot of the branches within the education field or sphere. You would have the kind of caretakers branches, you have the SNA branches, you have the school secretaries branches, and we'd very much, where possible, align our support and give our support there.
We'd always give each other ideas and bounce ideas off each other, and do you think this will work, do you think that'll work, even between the SNA branches and again like between the other branches on the division.
We were trying to think of ideas of ways Fórsa could have a community programme. I was just thinking, well, wouldn't it be a lovely way to have an interaction with schools that wasn't necessarily IR based. This is down the line now, this is the result. As you can see, just a kaleidoscope of colour and design.
Initiatives like this are really important in embedding our trade union in the working lives of all the people who work in schools, students and families.
There are 16 ETBs. Most people won't understand what an ETB is as a whole, but a lot of people will have engaged with one or more of our services at some point in their life. They might have experience of somebody who's dropped out, not been able to attend in post-primary, and they've engaged then instead with something like a Youth Reach programme.
As its name implies, it tries to help young people complete school through to leaving certificate or to equivalent progression routes.
What we are campaigning for on the Fórsa side is to have a proper organisational structure put in place, adequate staffing at appropriate grades for the levels of responsibility that staff are working at.
A lot of moves forward have happened over the last 12 to 18 months. There'll be stuff around pay alignment, being properly paid, that all SCP employees come in under the one umbrella, and that would be the education training boards.
I suppose the main issue we would see with SNAs is the fact that it's still a precarious job. We did a lot of work on respect for SNAs, and that has come on leaps and bounds. But I think for me, I would like people to realise that we are a profession. We've chosen this role. It's not something that we fell into. It's a job they want to be in. It's not a stepping stone somewhere else. They were real raw for it, and they want to excel in it, and they're always doing extra courses.
I think there's a lot to learn from other branches and to learn from each other. And there's a huge amount of incredible work going on within branches.
I know particularly over the last 12 to 18 months we've really put a push on around membership and to try and grow the membership. I think the trick was to get champions within each region.
Well, our membership has grown from around 11,000 in 2019 to over 19,000 at the beginning of 2025. The division is on course to grow to over 20,000 members this year, and that's going to be hugely significant in creating the leverage and the power necessary to address some of the key issues that our members tell us they want to achieve wins on.
We see, obviously, the school secretaries, they came on to the pay being paid centrally, and that was fantastic. That was hard fought for years and years and years, and now it's pinch parity that we're looking for them, and we are ready for the fight on that as well.
You know, we are all working for the Department of Education. We're doing the same work as the public servants are doing in the schools, and in some cases there are two of our members both working in the same school, the same job, same hours, everything is the exact same. But one is getting a pension and the other is not.
Local bargaining has the potential to have a huge impact on our members' working lives and their paying conditions, in particular SNAs and also clerical and admin members, both in the higher education and NETB areas. There's potential to have reductions in the length of time it takes to get to the top of your scale, the removal of wait times for LSIs, and then for SNA members there's opportunities to create claims that will address issues in relation to a career pathway and other specific issues that exist.
If you're not active, I suppose, in the union, sometimes it's just a passive thing. You've joined it and, you know, it's there as security for you. And I think it's bringing it back down to the grassroots, back to communities, and like, you'd be amazed.
We do help throw that ripple into the pond and maybe watch the ripples grow.